days of children, and I am deaf. And do thou write down for thyself all these words which are unto thee on this mountain, the first and the last, which shall come to pass in all the divisions of the days in the law and in the testimony and in the weeks and jubilees unto eternity, until I descend and dwell with them throughout eternity.
It's nighttime and I'm on solar power and my battery's still in the truck that I was broke down in. So yeah, we have a generator, but I only have lamps. So that's what we got, right?
And the Lord will appear to the eyes of all, and all will know that I am the God of Israel and the Father of all the children of Jacob, and King on Mount Zion for all eternity. And Zion and Jerusalem will be open. And the angel of the presence who went before the camp of Israel took the tables of the divisions of the years from the time of creation, of the law and of the testimony of the weeks, of the jubilees, according to the individual years, according to all the number of the jubilees, according to the individual years, from the day of creation till the heavens and earth shall be renewed, and all their creation, according to the powers of the heaven, and according to all the creation of the earth, until the sanctuary of the Lord shall be made in Jerusalem on Mount Zion, and all the luminaries be renewed for healing and for peace and for blessing for all the elect of Israel. And thus it may be from that day and unto all the days of the earth.
I don't have light. Barely.
The angel dictates to Moses the primeval history, the creation of the world, and institution of the Sabbath. And the angel of the presence spake to Moses according to the word of the Lord, saying, write the complete history of the creation, how in 6 days the Lord God finished all his works and all that he created, and kept Sabbath on the 7th day, and hallowed it for all ages, and appointed it as a sign for all his works. For on the first day he created the heavens which are above, the earth and the waters, and all spirits which sit before him, the angels of the presence, and the angels of sanctification, and the angels of the spirit of fire, and the angels of the spirit of the winds, and the angels of the spirit of the clouds, and of darkness, and of snow, and of hail, and of hoarfrost, and the angels of the voices, and of the thunder, and of the lightning, and the angels of the spirits of cold, and of heat, and of winter, and of spring, and of autumn, and of summer, and of all the spirits and creatures which are in the heavens. He created the distance and the dark, and the light or a day which he hath prepared in the knowledge of his heart. And thereupon we saw his works, and praised him, and lauded before him on account of all his works. For 7 great works did he create on the...
Okay. October 8th. Enjoy the present day, trusting very little tomorrow. Chorus. Broke that. Saying, good days are like pearls. 1 or 2 are lovely, but a long string is even better. What do we have to do to put together enough wonderful days to have a wonderful life? No doubt the first thing is to be wise enough to want good days. Most of the time, in our habitual fatigue and stress and superficiality, what we yearn for is it good forever? Well, that would be nice, right? Insignificant little crumbs of time that are too small to think about, which I think I'm guilty of that. I'm sorry. I believe I'm guilty of that, for sure. So, a little bit more light, I don't know. We'll see if it works. Okay. Carelessly, we may let dozens of, or even hundreds of such perfectly fine days just roll on by without even recognizing that each is a gift that will never come again. Like my son recorded me and making me push just about leaving and broke down, and now I'm back home. So yeah, he just came out, thought I left again. Mom, I'm here. Yeah, those are good days. Even though I just suck. You know, we let them run through our fingers almost without touching them, as if there were a limitless supply. Yet days are our lives. The days of our lives in that general hospital or the ER. If we're saving our interest and attention for something more important, what could that something be, I wonder? It's nothing but a mistake to think in terms of when we go on vacation after I get promoted, or when we return, what are we waiting for? If we're not enjoying the good days we have right now, we may be turning our backs on the only all named and numbered, and the name is the enemy. What we can do with our days is the only unlimited dimension. Every one of my days is too precious to waste. Yeah, I haven't been feeling that way at all. I really haven't. It's been crazy depressed, and just like awful, it's awful. Just more anger mark type stuff, But hey, I'll get over it. I usually do. I just haven't had so much anger in me, right? It's like Natalie said on Lake Trains Live, um, out of the Bible. She says, I just don't get why they're saying be angry but don't sin. Well, I can tell you, yeah, you should feel the anger because it's wrong. Everything's wrong. And you should be angry about it, especially when you're so much lost and you're so depressed and you can't even live. It doesn't mean you need to go and sin against others. I'm assuming, but I might be guilty of that one, so I don't usually like to say that. Because, yeah, we are temples of God, our bodies, temples. Like Christmas trees. I was once told, oh, the poor little baby trees, how they're taking them in and dressing them all up, all our babies. You know? Yeah, we are trees. We are ancient. At least I am. I certainly can't speak for everyone else, but I tend to try and keep myself positive, even though everything else is negative and it's just going down. Yeah, it's getting heavy, Mark. It's getting fucking real heavy.
And on the he commanded the waters to pass from off the face of the whole earth into one place, and the land to appear. And the waters did so as he commanded them, and they retired from off the face of the earth into one place outside this firmament. And the dry land appeared. I should put Jesus back with Mary. He created for them all the seas
she can't go nowhere.
to their
Jesus
separate
goes everywhere.
gathering places, and all the rivers and the gatherings of the waters of the
one,
mountains, and on
right?
all the earth, and all the lakes, and all the dew of the earth, and the seed which is sown, and all sprouting things, and
so when he comes back, man, all this weight will be off of me.
Wood,
I hope.
and the garden
That's what was said anyway.
In Eden, and all plants after their kind.
Yeah.
These four great works God created.
Then we got Mary. See, Mary's glass, so she can't really She can't really go with me because she'll break, right? Isn't that what you guys always say? Weaker than the man? Because the man's like all bouncy, 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 bouncy. Whatever. She's just all glass. Yeah. But they do belong together. So I'll put them back up there. Anyway, I just read out of the Believing in Myself book here, October 8th. Anybody see here? Enjoy the present day, trusting very little to tomorrow. You know, because we do. I have days, and I probably do actually don't count them. You should always count your blessings and count. I don't know why I'm counting my days anymore. I should be dead already, to be honest. Whatever. No, I'm not dead yet. Sorry about it if you're worried. You know what I mean? So, yeah. And these what do they call it? Kissamies? Kissamies. Sorry, my dress is weird. So one of them dresses you wear in the hotness. Like, so hot. It should be like cooling off by now, but it's not. I'm in Arizona. I'm in the desert. And yeah, that whole disregarding good days. That was a good read. It's like a, what would you call that? Like a backwards my birthday, just like the eclipse is barely was.
He created the sun,
almost just like mine
and the
when I was born, but
and set them in the firmament
something's
of heaven
happening up there.
to give light upon all the earth,
I can
and to
feel it in my
rule over
bones.
the day and the night,
Right.
and divide the light from the darkness. And God appointed the sun to be a great sign on the earth, for days, and for Sabbaths, and for months, and for feasts, and for years, and for Sabbaths of years, and for jubilees.
Oh, look at my
for all the seasons. And it divided the light from the darkness, and it was certain that all things may prosper.
Hi, I'm upside down.
On the earth. These
maybe I should just like
made on the
keep it on the
and on the fifth
skeleton.
No,
the light's kind of weird.
In the depths of the waters.
Weird.
For these were the first things of flesh that were
I'm
created
hoping
by
it's
his
not
hand.
just breaking
The
up
fish,
because anytime I'm
and
here
everything
at
that
my
moves
house
in the waters,
and try to do
everything that
this,
flies, the
it
birds
does that.
and
Oh,
high. And the sun
certainly
rose
does that.
up to prosper them.
I don't know why.
Above everything that was on the earth,
I know why now. It's
everything
those,
that
what are
shoots
they?
out of the earth,
Chisamies?
and all fruit-bearing trees,
Sesame?
and all flesh. These
Whatever they
three
are, they're
kinds
really affecting me. Anyway, I was broke down and I went on a live and met this girl and then, yeah. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. This thing, it's just so freaking ridiculous
created on the
and
fifth
depressing.
day. And on the
I'm
sixth
tired of
day,
it.
he created all the
But
animals
I'll figure it out.
and all cattle
So
and everything that moves
I don't
on the
know
earth.
what, because I
Now,
used to
all
tell
this,
people. I used to
he
tell people
created
when I had a
man.
problem, right?
A man
Or
and a woman created he
when I
them,
felt
and
wrong
gave
or
him dominion
felt something
over
was
all
wrong.
that
And
is upon the earth and in the seas, and over everything that flies, and over beasts, and
I
over
didn't care.
cattle, and over everything that moves on
I
the
did
earth,
not sign
and
up
over
for
the
this.
whole earth, and
I
over
signed up
all
for
this he gave
prevention
him
of
dominion.
this.
And these four kinds he created on the sixth day. And there were altogether 22 kinds.
So if somebody
And he
can tell
finished all
me,
his work on the sixth day.
somebody can tell me
All
what
that's in the
is it
heavens,
we're supposed to
and
do
earth,
about all
and in
these
the seas, and in the
non-real
abysses,
lies,
and in the light,
whatever the
and
fuck
in
they
the
are,
darkness, and in
and how
everything.
we deal with it.
And he
Because
gave
I
us
certainly
on
can't
that
do it.
side
It's like,
the
fuck, I'm the
Sabbath
lowest
day,
of the lowest. I'm
that
like
we should
lowest in
work
the totem
6
pole.
days, but
Now,
keep Sabbath on presence and all the angels of
and not in this
sanctification.
world. What the fuck
These
does the
two
world
great
need? It don't need
classes
nothing. It's
he
getting
hath given
spoiled.
us
The
to keep
spoiled
the
brat
Sabbath with
world.
him in heaven.
Period.
on earth.
At least
He
I
said
don't know
unto
about
us,
any other country.
Behold,
Yeah.
I will
Yeah,
separate
we
unto
let
myself
the
a
players
people
play it
from
out, I
among
guess,
all
and
the
that
peoples, and
elected
these keep the Sabbath
folk,
day.
right?
And I will sanctify them unto myself as my
So
people.
I
I
don't.
will bless them.
I can
As I have
imagine actually.
sanctified the Sabbath
I
day,
could
and
if
be
it was a
sanctified unto
fairy
myself,
tale world, right?
even so shall I bless them.
Yeah, I can come up with something, but since when has it been a fairy tale world? We never got love. I don't even know if I have soul. I don't know. Depending on what soul is. Nice is ignorant, right? And I told God, I don't ever want to be ignorant ever again, right? Because I was ignorant to the word ignorant up until like 14 years old. And that's just stupid, right? It was all mean or something or whatever. And it's unschooled. You're unschooled. Or you're schooled in something different. I don't know. Wayne says it's spelling. This witch's spell. I've been accused of being a witch. I probably am, just a basic one, right? I do have my abilities, and I'm not sure when I use them. I don't. It's not my intention, but there has been times where I've noticed my speaking does create, right? So you just remember that with God, right? Yeah, if I can do it, then anybody can do it, I'm sure. Because, I'm nothing special. I may feel special and loved, but so are you. And you, and you, and you, and everyone else. Yes, we are all one thing. I'm wondering if that's what Elon Musk is doing with all his satellites. Is sending them all out there, and then like some magnetic force that brings them all together and makes the Transformers planet called Cybertron. It's doing in our sky. I thought it was fiction. Isn't it a movie, right? And it says to get tickets. Come get tickets. Right? Tickets to what? The planet? In the sky? What can we count on being true? That's just ridiculous, you have this sky map game where you're supposed to be able to tell what's what, and then they have all this crap, and then they have this Cybertron. I think it's Cybertron. Yeah, everything with Ron in it. It's like Iran. Iran, I love you. Irani, I love you too. Synchrony. I'm just saying. Just how I go live. See how it works. See if anybody shows up. Let's say hi. Yeah. Yeah. It's quite the strange life. I don't know. They say the world and the earth are different, so I don't know what the difference is, It's like the world is like the universe now, and then earth is earth, because, there's earth split in half, and then there's a world and earth. I don't know. I have no idea. Maybe it's just that womb with all of us babies in it that haven't been born yet. But if it's going to be like Abraham's birth, and stuff, we have to go through it, all that, or hopefully we're just going to be rebirthed into something we never, ever expected or knew of at all. And everybody's welcome. I can't see not one not being welcome. I'm sorry. It just depends on you. Yeah. Depends on you and your belief and your want and your faith. Because, as much as I want to call God an asshole, he's a loving asshole. He really is. And he's gonna do all he can. And that's God, I'm not even talking about Jesus, So he has Jesus also, and that's my love, right? That's the love.
and that which moveth in the water, on the
And
field,
Jesus won't ever
and every
deny
knee and all by their respective names.
Just
And
if
as
you
he
know,
called
if
them,
you know
so
me,
spake
you know
he.
the one who sent me.
And on these 5 days Adam saw all
Yeah.
days,
It's
male
crazy.
and female, according to every kind that was on
So
the
what
earth.
would you do if you
But
knew
he
that
was
we were
alone,
living in that
and found
revelation
no
right now?
helpmeet for
The
him.
actual
And
revelation.
the Lord said unto us,
Supposedly, from what I
It is not
hear
good
from the
that
son of
man should
perdition,
be alone.
the revelation
Let us make a
is
helpmeet for him.
the testimony
And the Lord our
of
God caused
Christ,
him to sleep to fall
of
upon
Jesus
him.
Christ.
And he slept.
You know,
And he took for the
Jesus
woman
never
one
said
rib
that he
from
wanted
amongst
to be
his
king.
ribs,
He
and
didn't
this
want to
rib
be
was the
king.
origin
He just
of the
wanted to
woman
be him.
from amongst his ribs.
But the
And he
mockery
built
of
up
the
the flesh
Pharisees
in
and the
its stead,
people who wanted to kill
and
him
built
because
the
he
woman.
knew too much, I guess,
And he awaked Adam out of his sleep.
put him in that
And
crown and
unawaked
that
he
purple
rose on the 6th day,
dress
and
like
he
thing,
brought her to
robe,
him. And
right?
he knew her, and said unto her,
Yeah.
This
So if
is
that's
now
anointing
bone
him
of
to
my
be
bones,
king, well
and
then
flesh of
certainly,
my flesh.
okay, great,
She will be
right?
called my wife,
Trump being
because she
Christ,
was
I
taken from her husband.
must be
Therefore shall
Christos,
man and wife
the
be
other
one,
one in the Bible.
and therefore shall
There
a
is a
man leave
Christos,
his father and his
and
mother,
I'm not
and
sure
cleave unto
about
his
that,
wife,
so
and they
I
shall
can't
be
say any more
one
about that.
flesh.
You know,
In the
but
first
Jesus
week,
was the Son of
Adam
Man,
was created, and the rib his
man,
wife. In the second week,
maybe
he
the man
showed
of
it unto
sin,
him. And
since
for
the
this week,
Pharisees
the
freaking
commandment was
made him
given
that,
to
right?
keep in
He
their
was
defilement
worse
for
than a
unto
murderer.
7 days, and for a
Don't you
feast
remember?
twice 7
We all
days.
killed him.
And
You know, he
after
didn't have
Adam
enough
had completed
freaking
40
support
days in
to
the
stop
land
it.
where
You
he
know,
had
how
been
can you stop a
created,
king anyway,
he
right?
brought him into the garden of
Or
Eden
anything
to
of
till
that sort.
and keep it.
You
And his
know,
wife, he brought him
Mark
into
just brought up the
18
whole
days.
Bathsheba gift,
And
and I
after
didn't
this,
think
she
I'd
entered
find
into
it
the
figured
garden
out,
of
but I
Eden.
don't know. Nobody will
And
talk
for
to
this
me anymore,
reason
so
the commandment
nobody
was
answers my
written on the
questions
heavenly
really.
tables in regard
I'm just
to
left
her
with
that
more
gave
questions,
birth.
so I
If
just
she
stopped
beareth
it.
a male,
I
she shall
try.
remain in her
I really do
uncleanness
try.
7 days, according to
And
the first week of
hope
days.
everyone's well out there.
And 33
I know I'm
days
not
shall
doing
she
too well.
remain in the blood
I
of
wish I
impurity.
was doing better,
And she
but
shall not touch any hallowed thing,
no.
or enter into the sanctuary, until she
Don't
touches
just any ordinary person.
the case of the Messiah. We have completed these 80 days. We brought her into all the earth besides, and every tree that is planted in it is holy. Therefore, there was ordained regarding her who beareth a male or a female child the statute of those days, that she should touch no hallowed thing, nor enter into the sanctuary until these days for the male or female child are accomplished. This is the law and testimony which was written down for Israel, in order that they should observe it all the days. And in the first week of the first Jubilee, Adam and his wife were in the garden for 7 years, tilling and keeping it. And we gave him work, and we instructed him to do everything that is suitable for tillage. And he tilled the garden, and was naked, and knew it not, and was not ashamed. And he protected the garden from the birds and beasts and cattle, and gathered its fruit, and ate, and put aside the residue for himself and for his wife, and put aside that which was being kept. And after the completion of the 7 years which he had completed there, 7 years exactly, and in the second month, on the 17th day of the month, the serpent came and approached the woman. And the serpent said to the woman, Hath God commanded you, saying, Ye shall not eat of every tree of the garden? And she said to it, Of all the fruit of the trees of the garden, God hath said unto us, Eat. But of the fruit of the tree which is in the midst of the garden, God hath said unto us, Ye shall not eat thereof, neither shall ye touch it, lest ye die. And the serpent said unto the woman, Ye shall not surely die. For God doth know that on the day ye shall eat thereof, your eyes will be opened, and ye will be as gods, and ye will know good and evil. And the woman saw the tree, that it was agreeable and pleasant to the eye, and that its fruit was good for food. And she took thereof, and ate. And when she had first covered her shame with fig leaves, she gave thereof to Adam, and he ate. And his eyes were opened, and he saw that he was naked. And he took fig leaves, and sewed them together, and made an apron for himself, and covered covered his shame. And God cursed
If I
the
was to say
serpent and was
anything to
wroth with
anybody,
it forever. And he was wroth
it
with the
would be
woman
that you're
because she
special, that
hearkened
you're
to the
loved,
voice of the serpent and did eat. And he said unto her,
and to hold on.
I shall greatly multiply thy
This
sorrow
is
and
gonna
thy
be a
pains.
bumpy ride.
In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy return
Maybe.
shall be unto thy husband, and he will rule over thee. And to Adam also he said, Because thou hast hearkened unto the voice of thy wife, and hast
I'm
eaten
trying.
of the tree of which I commanded thee thou
Certainly
shouldst
trying.
not
Hold
eat
on.
thereof. Cursed
It's really hard though.
for thy sake.
'Cause I
Thorns
think I've done
and
good
thistles
my
shall it
job.
bring forth to thee. And thou
Done
shalt
kept my
eat
face
thy
this
bread
long.
in
I
the
don't know.
sweat of thy
I'm not
face,
gonna lose my
till
faith.
thou returnest to the earth, from whence thou wast taken. For earth
I'm just
thou art,
bailing, you know.
and unto earth shalt thou
Bailing
return.
after bailing
And he made
without
for
the
them
loss of
coats of skin,
enthusiasm
and
is
clothed
success.
them, and sent them forth from the garden of
That's
Eden.
what I was told.
And on
Is
that day
success.
which Adam went forth from the garden, he offered as a sweet
So,
savour an offering,
Losing your
frankincense,
enthusiasm,
almond,
which I
stag, and
certainly have,
spices,
I don't
in the
dance,
morning,
you know,
with the
very
rising
much
of the
anymore.
sun, from the day
I'm
when he
just trying
covered
to
his
just
shame.
find myself now
And on
since I'm
that
a new
day
person,
was
right?
closed
I
the
don't want to be
mouth
this new
of all
person.
beasts,
I
and
like
of
the person
cattle,
I was
and of
before.
birds, and of whatever walketh,
But
or
whatever.
of whatever moveth, so that they could
I
no
still love
longer
you.
speak. For they had all spoken one with
Still
another
gonna
with
be
one lip
trying
and
to
with
smile,
one
but
tongue.
it's really hard to even
And he
smile.
sent out of
Especially
the
with
garden
the
of
fucked
Eden
up teeth that I
all
have, right?
flesh
Because of
that
all
was
the
in the garden of Eden.
stupidness of
And
the
all
fucking
flesh
world
was
and how I
scattered
was
according
raised
to its
in my
kinds,
marriage,
and according
actually.
to its
Look at it.
types, unto the places
Yeah,
which had been
marriage.
created for them.
Don't get
And to
married.
Adam alone
I think Jesus
did he
says
give
actually,
the
you know, don't get
wherewithal
married unless
to
you feel like you
cover
do.
the
I feel
shame
like I'm
of
supposed to
all
have
the
a man,
beasts
but
and
you know,
cattle.
I guess not.
On this account it is
Or,
prescribed
you know,
on the
there's too
heavenly
many or
tables,
something.
as touching all those who know the judgment of the Lord, that they should cover their
Doesn't
shame,
matter now,
and should
right?
not uncover themselves as the Gentiles uncover
And that's where we're
themselves.
made into virgins
And on the
again.
new
Or
moon of the
something.
fourth month,
That's the
Adam
only
and
thing
his
that's
wife
pure.
went forth from the garden of Eden,
I don't know
and they
if
dwelt
there's any
in the
virgins
land of
here. I'm sure
Elder,
there is.
in the
There are
land
some
of
that,
their creation.
and if they're not, well
And
then,
Adam
you know, they
called the name
went
of his
celibate,
wife
right?
Eve.
I don't know.
And they had no
I
son
just don't see that
till
in
the
my life,
first
you know.
Jubilee. And after this, he knew her.
I don't have kids
Now
now,
he
so I
tilled
don't really
the
have one
land
kid.
as he had been instructed
He's fine.
in the
I could
garden
just
of
leave and
Eden.
go on my own, and I don't have to mess around with anybody because I don't have kids with me, right?
Behind closed doors, the
Before it was
became
just
my secret sin at age
trying to
10.
find help.
And for the next 17 years
To
of my
have a
life,
home for my
what
kids,
I did in
right?
the incognito
You know,
tab
it's
made me feel
hard.
like a hypocrite and a fraud.
Especially when you're freaking enabled all your
Cain
life.
and
You know,
Abel.
it sucks. And then abandoned
And
by
in
all
the
those
third
who
week,
enable you.
in the second Jubilee,
Just don't do
she
that.
gave
But, you
birth
know,
to
just
Cain. In the fourth,
be
she gave
angered,
birth to
I
Abel.
guess. You know, it's my
And in the
anger mark
fifth,
right
she
there.
gave birth
It's my
to a
anger mark.
daughter, Awa.
Be
And
angered,
in the
but
first year of the third Jubilee,
it's for
Cain
God
slew
to
Abel,
take
because
any
God
revenge or,
accepted the
you know,
sacrifice of Abel
what
and
do they
did
call
not
it?
accept the
Revenge or
offering of Cain.
revenge
And he
or
slew him in the field,
whatever.
and his
Yeah,
blood
it's God's.
cried from the
Not
ground
yours.
to heaven,
Not mine.
complaining because he had slain him.
Oh, but I sure feel like it
And the
sometimes,
Lord
you know.
reproved
It's just that
Cain
whole
because of Abel, because he had
drunkenness stuff.
slain
I'm
him.
like, rah, rah.
And he made him a fugitive on the earth because of the blood.
You know, I
of
tell you
his
the truth,
brother.
but I tell you I've
And he
been
cursed
trained
him
by a
upon
Gemini
the earth.
and then a Chihuahua.
And on this
You know,
account it
Chihuahuas
is
or
written
whatever.
on the heavenly
But they're all
tables,
barking.
Cursed is he who
I'll get
smiteth
kicked
his
across the
neighbor
fucking
treacherously,
yard if I'm not
and that
careful.
all who have seen and heard it say,
I
so
think
be
I've
it.
learned
And the man
that.
who hath seen and
And
not declared
my
it,
drinking
let
is
him be
for
accursed as the other.
meditation only, just
And for
like
this
Green
reason
Sage has
we
his
announce when we
chemo
come
and
before
his
the Lord our God
goonies.
all the sin which is
I don't
committed
go to
in
the doctor
heaven and on
anymore.
earth,
No.
and in light
Doctor
and in
brings
darkness and
government, and
everywhere.
government don't help.
And Adam and
Yeah.
his wife
Bye.
mourned for Abel 4
So,
weeks of
you know,
years.
or
And in
Dennis
the
or
fourth
anything else,
year
because I
of
think
the
they're
fifth
liars.
week, they became
I think they're
joyful.
complete liars. You
And
know,
Adam
they need
named
your
his
breath.
wife
They're
again,
charging you
and
for
she
your
bare him a
breath
son,
to
and
gas
called
you.
his name Seth. For he said,
Yeah.
God hath raised
I
up a
sit there.
second seed
Hi,
unto us on the earth instead of Abel,
Kyle.
for Cain slew
Kyle.
him.
Yeah, there's an
And
L.
the seventh week he begat
Hi,
his
Al.
daughter Azura.
I'm just
And
going
Cain
live.
took
Doing
Awa,
whatever I
his
can do.
sister, to
Because
be
I'm
his
bored.
wife. And she bare him
I'm bored
Enoch
and I'm
at the
losing my
close
mind.
of
That's
the
what I'm
fourth
doing.
Jubilee.
trying
And in
to
the
figure
first
out what
year of
practice
the
is going to go
first
on,
week
what I'm
of
going
the
to do.
fifth Jubilee,
'Cause I need to do
houses
something before I
were
lose
built
myself.
on the earth.
Yeah.
And Cain
That's what's going
built
on.
a city and called its name
Anyway,
after the name
and
of
this
his
is
son,
my precious
Enoch.
little skeleton.
And Adam
I had
knew
my little
Eve,
kitty
his
here
wife, and
last
she
night
bare yet
and
9
today,
sons.
but
And in the fifth week
then he went
of the
back to
fifth
mom.
Jubilee, Seth took Azra,
You know,
his sister, to
so
be his wife. And in the
maybe I'll
fourth
be
year
back.
of
I
the
don't know.
sixth week, she bare him
Craziness.
Enos. He
Anyway,
began
yeah,
to
the world
call
is,
on the name of
seems like
and at
it's
the
kind of
close of the
probably
eighth Jubilee,
buffering. Am I going out?
her name was Baraka.
No, there's Aurora
in the fourth week of this
Borealis
Jubilee,
going
and
on
she
with
bare a
the
son in the fifth
kissing me
week.
things
In the
or
fourth, he called his name,
kissing me. Oh, kissing me.
and he was the
There's your
first
kiss.
among men that are born on earth
They'll keep
who
coming.
learnt writing,
And I'll be like,
knowledge, and
it'll
wisdom,
light your
and
ass
wrote
up.
down the
Is it
signs of heaven according to the order of their
Aurora?
months in a book,
So
that men might
freaking
know
hard to
the
say.
seasons of the
Sorry.
years according to the order
Anyway,
of their
yeah.
secret months.
Me and
And he
my
was the first to
friend here,
write a testimony. And he
might as well
testified to the
name him
sons
Jesus,
of men
right?
among the generations of the earth, and
Not like
recounted
he's
the
not in the
weeks
grave.
of the
But see,
jubilees,
I dug
and
up his
made known to
bones,
them
right?
the days of the
Dug
years,
them up
and
like
set in order the
in
months,
case you
and
want to know,
recounted
said
the
about my
Sabbaths
grandma.
of the years,
About her
as
grandma,
he
my
made
mom.
them known to him.
They were her up.
And what will be, he saw
Silly
in
kids,
the
huh?
vision of his sleep,
Yeah.
as it will happen to the children of men throughout their
Fun.
generations
What a fun
until the day of judgment. He saw
No, it's
and
getting really
understood
heavy.
everything, and wrote his
I
testimony,
know.
and placed
I
the
know.
testimony on
I'm
earth
just
for
wondering
all
how
the
much
children of
longer
men and for their
does
generations.
he have to
And
carry
in
it.
the 12th
It's
Jubilee,
heavy.
in the 7th
I need
week
my
thereof,
love.
he took to himself a wife,
I need my
and
love
her name
back.
was Amy,
Whether it
the
be my
daughter of
love
Daniel,
in
the
me
daughter of his
or my
father's
love
brother.
from
And in the 6th year,
Jesus.
in
No,
this
I
week,
need
she bare him a
I
son,
need him
and
to
he
be here
called his
with
name.
me. I can't just be some Lilith or whatever the freak you want to call me. I don't care. Dragon lady. I don't care. I'm all of them. Because, maybe there's just one woman. All the rest are just men dressed up as women. I don't know. No idea. I used to call myself a drag queen, right? Because I'm just a dragon lady. That's what I'm doing. I'm using them as a mask for me. Usually they're all behind, right? Even Jesus, always behind me. And if he's in front of me, well, I'm sure we're gonna catch up to him. That's for damn sure. I had to finally let go of my first husband because I was so in love with him. I was gonna let him go, and it was so abusive, but not as bad as the abuse I got after. Okay, yeah, that was like I would call it the poor Jesus time, right? And then after that, I finally got a divorce and stuff, and he was actually pretty nice, but the smartest one maybe out of the bunch, out of the three. You got me 3 times, right? It's Curtis and Tim. So, Lynn is bad, and that's who I broke down with, which is really weird. Really weird how people just want to just continue to fuck with you until they just make you commit suicide. Don't let them do that. Try not to, but it's getting pretty freaking heavy, like I said. I'm like, oh God, what do I do? What do I do? Just walk out of here? And I have my son, right? He's like, Mom, don't go, don't go. No, he's not saying that, but I know I can recognize my kid. But then he's mean too. Really mean. So, it's kind of equal in that. But I recognize. He probably senses it. Like I'm trying to put on a video where he sits there and follows me. And I'm really uncomfortable with it. I'm like, what are you doing? He's using my phone and I don't have no storage. It's just like the recording me, and I don't know what he's recording, He's just recording. So he followed me around the yard over at the motorhome where I go. And he's a pretty good video recorder, actually. You might start with that or something. Maybe, I don't know. I hope something good for him. I'm not sure about my other kids. Oh, yeah, they come through the window. They're little piglets, but hi, Meow. Hi, come here. Come here. Come say hi. Come here. Come here. I don't have a name for it yet. I decided I wasn't gonna name him anymore. Come here. You get up here. You get up here and say hi. Come here. Come. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah. And he's like the loveliest one. Or, I don't know. But, see, I don't even know if it's a girl or a boy yet. It's so cute. Oh, so lovely. Yeah. Is there no food over there, huh? Is there no food? Is there no food over there? What? Huh? It's not like you don't have your mama. Yeah, it's not like you don't have your mama. You want to sit with Jack here or Jackie? If I put a wig on this skeleton, it could be Jackie I.O. Jackie I.O.? Jackie O. Oh, Jackie. It's a good wig. I'd cut my hair, probably. It needs to be cut. And then make a wig for her. Him, her. Isn't that what's going on here? Is the LGBTQ craziness? Oh, let me get the guitar. Alright. Anyway, I wish somebody would tell me if this is like this all breaking up.